Hello Star Citizens, Buzzkiller here, and welcome back to the channel. Now the first new ship we're looking at for 3.2 is the Aegis Eclipse. Now this ship looks kind of like the Aegis Saber Raven and a B-2 bomber had a child. Aesthetically, it's very similar to the original Saber and the Saber Raven. It has a few callbacks to the Gladius in there as well. But overall, it's a pretty interesting ship. It's a big ship. It's a stealth bomber is what it's designed to do. So folded up with its wings and its landing configuration as it is, it's supposed to fit within an Idris frigate. Of course, when it's not folded up, it won't fit. So that gives you an idea of how big the Idris hangar is going to be. But let's take a look at the Eclipse itself. So, as I said, this is a stealth bomber. It carries the same size 9 torpedoes as the Retaliator. The difference is it only carries 3, whereas the Retaliator carries, what, 6? Yeah, 6. The only other weaponry the ship has on it are 2 size 2 fixed hardpoints, and that comes stock with a size 2 Mantis chain gun, which is actually a pretty cool looking gun. They've reworked a lot of the old guns, so this is the new Mantis. The old Mantis, if you remember, had something like 8 barrels. Now it's down to 4, but pretty cool. Yeah, pretty much all we can see from the exterior. Yeah, it looks a lot like a Saber. So let's go ahead and open up the cockpit. I want you to watch this animation. It's actually pretty cool. When I open the ladder, it's very similar to the Gladius. The difference is you have this wing here which has to retract to get out of the way. So that's pretty nice. Like I said, very similar to the Gladius. And also, let's go ahead and open the canopy. And that's actually pretty cool. It opens kind of like the Saber Raven, except the canopy actually splits from the nose and it comes open in 2 sections. So pretty interesting design there. Okay, let's climb in. Go. Now right away it looks like a little bit like a Saber cockpit, but wider. It has 4 screens across instead of 2. It's still fairly cramped in here. Another difference is you can't see very well to the top because it's blocked by some instrument panels, which is actually pretty cool. But that's fine because this is a bigger, slower ship. It's kind of like a big Saber. I keep on making references to the Saber because it looks just like it. Let's go ahead and power up.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
Very nice. We'll take off and get a look at the rest of the ship. Okay, so once again, from the top, it looks a lot like a Saber Raven with the voids in the wings. Let me go ahead and retract the landing gear so we can watch that animation. It's interesting how the rear landing gear are integrated into the wing section. Pretty cool. But yeah, it looks a lot like a Saber Raven with an extra section on the wings. And of course, a lot bigger. Another cool feature, probably in line with the stealth capabilities of this ship, if I can get a good unobstructed light source here, is these doors actually close. And Not only that, but watch the weapons as well. The weapons will retract whenever I power off the weapon system. So that's pretty cool. I like that. It gives it a very streamlined, stealthy look. And it's pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and jump back into the first-person view. I'm going to turn the weapons back on. And we'll see how she handles. All right, so top SCM speed is a decent 195. This is a larger ship. Of course, you only have those two size 2 cannons. Let's see. Yaw rate is pretty good for a ship this size. Pitch rate as well. Roll feels a little slow, but it is a wide ship. Actual direction changing. Well, it's only doing 195, but considering that, the ship's forward direction catches up with the nose fairly quickly. Let me turn around, we'll hit the afterburner, see how fast she gets up to speed. We're not going to get up to full speed. Acceleration is meh. Certainly stops fast though. But yeah, overall it's a pretty nice ship. It's designed for taking out much larger vessels. If I didn't already have a Retaliator, I'd probably purchase one of these, just because it's cool and it's a bomber. But alas, I already have the Retaliator, and I really don't see that big of an advantage to having a stealth ship when you're still going to need escorts anyway. So why not? I mean, I think I'll stick to my Retaliator. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, this has been Buzzkiller, and I'll see you in the verse.